Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this T-Flex CAD training course, and the topic for today will be the supplementary drawing elements. In our last lesson we've seen about detailing elements, and this is another complementary information for what we talked about in the previous one. These drawing views, in fact, are also auxiliary elements of T-Flex CAD, and we can consider inside these auxiliary elements additional views, detailed views, local sections or sections, and all of them are supported under this drawing view big command, if we can call them that. Let me make a very easy and fast example. Simply create a couple of things around here, turn them into graphic lines, and now I can go to these drawing views simply going to this command here. So clicking, I get this list. I can choose from this type of views. I will use for this example the detailed view with caption. So I have a couple of possibilities. So I can choose some scales and the scale of the image. Okay. I can apply rotation angle. I can choose some letters to appear in the final result. I can choose a shape as a result of the image. Now I will define, so attachment node, the place that I want to show is this one. The dimensions, okay, I will choose something like this, and the caption will be around here, okay? So, putting this here, okay. And it is created, done. So, what we've done, it was in fact a detail with a scale. So I think it's quite easy to understand. I can click on it to make the addition and change whatever I want, okay? I can do, for example, another type instead of with caption. I can do only what we call a detailed view. Basically, it is similar, so I can say I want to copy these guys here. And attachment node, I can say this one, for example, and do a copy, and will create also a detailed view with a caption here. So I can work around these possibilities to have these views, okay? And on these views we have these properties or these options to work with them. So I can move, I can change the scale of the thing, I can rotate it, okay, and I can simply move it, okay. So it is quite interesting, and it has a lot of options to work with this. There are other possibilities, but I think these examples show you already some ideas, or give you some ideas how to work with this. In these supplementary elements, we have also the possibility to make the insertion of pictures. So if I go in this group appearance, I can say picture, and the picture, it's a basic command. So I will choose only where is my picture, and I can select it and just insert it, or select it and make it embedded. Embedded, it will take part of the drawing, so it will not have a link to any place. The pictures, also like fragments or databases, uses they use link mechanisms that allow the management of the relations of the objects and with their source files, okay? So there will be information about where the image it is. In this particular case, if you make the embedded, so it will not use that. Then we have also some choices about how to fix them, by 2 points or by 1 point angle scale. It's up to you, and probably a rotation angle. But simply select a file. I have one file, one image, this one. Just open it, click it around here, then you have, okay, through the method I've used, so you see I can insert this guy and it is done. So now I can work around with it and make a copy. I can select a picture to copy among the ones I have. I can repeat the last insertion, so it's quite easy to work with. But the main idea it is I can use these pictures to help compose my drawing. So it's also very easy and very convenient to work with these options. The last option I want to talk to you about, it is something called the groups of elements. And these groups of elements, in fact, are the union of several different kinds of elements, and all of them are created by arbitrary rules. So the idea is they don't need to have anything in common, but we can make a group out of them. So this grouping, as you may understand, allow the user to work with heterogeneous elements, and you can work with them as a unique element only. So to work with the group and to create a group, we need to come to this area here, make the groups, and then we can create a group. We can add elements. You know already this kind of notation, so mode to select and to cancel. So we can choose one element, we can choose another element. As we go and add more elements, the group will be changing and it will be added. We can say, okay, selected. We can go here and give it a name. So we can say, for example, CADsoft, no problem. It will help identify what you are doing. And the idea now, it is, I can go out. When we choose a group, okay, there are properties that we can work with it. But when we choose a group, we can apply several types of commands. So, for example, a translation. And the idea it is, I can get in just one selection a group of things. Okay, I think it was clear that even inside this group, okay, when we click we can edit. Even inside this group, if we go, we can add more elements. For example, this group here, we can add another element just saying this. Okay, it is added. And because we've done a copy from this original group to this place here, the system automatically recognizes that this is one group, this is another one. And we have by default a notation that in this particular case, it will make this underline 0, getting the name from the original one. So it's quite easy to manage, and it's as easy to create is very easy also to cancel it. So to cancel a group, so just say that, and we can cancel grouping and the group is out. So very easy to manage. These 3 sets of commands, I think they are important to supplement the other things we already talk about in this course. So any questions, any help you may need, so you know already how to reach us. Send us an email or send us a message through the video in YouTube, and we will try to help you according to the questions you may have.